Namaste, everyone. It's Angela. Today's topic is situations, circumstances, and problems. I want you to think about that. Look at your own life. What situation, circumstance, and problem are you currently dealing with today? And just ask yourself, whatever the situation, circumstance, or problem is, why is it that you're currently dealing with a situation, circumstance, or problem? We all have free will. So that means that we can actually decide what we call into our life, what we want into our life, what we choose to invite in our life. So with saying that, if you're dealing with a situation, a circumstance, or a problem, it is because you have invited it into your life. That's correct. We invite situations, circumstances, and problems. However, many times we don't take an objective, conscious look at the situation, the circumstance, or the problem. We are quick to point the finger at someone else, to place blame on someone else, and to say that they're the reason or the cause of why we're dealing with what we're dealing with in our life. When we choose to take on these particular things, we begin to feel uncomfortable in the body. Sometimes if we tune into our body, we can feel pain. We can feel different types of emotions that's going through the body. That may be anger, disappointment, resentment, fear may even come up, just feeling uncomfortable, and pretty much placed in a situation where we really don't know how to handle what we're actually dealing with and going through. We know that it feels uncomfortable. We know that we would rather the problem go away and just vanish, or that particular situation or circumstance. And a lot of times we will go on, and it's months later, even a year or two later, and we're still carrying the same thing, and it's unresolved. So I want you to think about this. If you have a situation, circumstance, or problem that you're dealing with in your life, the longer you allow yourself to hold on to that situation, circumstance, or problem, you are allowing that energy, the negative energy of it, to manifest within your body. You're allowing it to create within the body more of the likeness. So if it's anger, more of that anger is being created. And you're sending signals to the universe. Send me more of this anger. Send me more of this uncomfortable feeling. So how do we rise above and move past our situation, circumstance, and problems? It's simple. We must face what it is, identify it, embrace it, and make the conscious decision to release it and set it free. Make the decision that the energy in which I'm feeling of anger, the energy in which I'm feeling of being discomfort, I know it's here, I recognize it. However, I choose to release this and set this free. It's not who I am, and I'm not willing to accept it, and simply release that, whatever it is. Now, you may have to come face to face with an individual who may have contributed to your situation, circumstance, or problem. And again, you must come face to face with it unless you're wanting to continue to walk around and carry the negative energy of it. What you'll find is that when you release that situation, circumstance, or problem, then the uncomfortable feeling that you had previously will no longer be there. So you know something has come to an end once you're in that space where you no longer feel the negative energies of what you were previously feeling. So if that was the anger, the stress, the frustration, or the fear, then once it's resolved, you should no longer be feeling that. If you're still feeling this within your body, or if you're still having thoughts of it, it means that it's not resolved. And so you must take some time and just sit with whatever the situation, circumstance, or problem is, and allow yourself to be present with it so that you can sort through whatever it is that's still there that you would need to work through. Okay? And again, once you work through it and it's complete, then you'll feel totally different. You won't have the negative feelings, the negative energies of that particular situation, circumstance, and problem. Okay? So it would benefit you to take a look at how you're feeling right now and be present with that and begin to address the things that are making you feel uncomfortable in your life. Because if you're having those uncomfortable feelings or negativity that's coming up, this is just your higher self communicating with you to let you know, hey, look, something's off, something's not right with your life. And so we have that assistance there for us, meaning our higher self to assist us and help us move through life and surpass the situations, circumstances, and problems. So we must ask ourselves, how much do I love me? And how much do I really want to put this behind me and move forward with my life? Because the sooner you clear your plate of these particular things, the better your life will actually be for you. And then you can clearly see that your life is changing and more positive things are actually happening for you. So dealing with situations, circumstances, and problems it's something that I like to analyze and look at each day, because for me, I'd rather not go to bed at night knowing that I'm carrying some type of situation, circumstance, or problem that is creating sickness, illnesses, and diseases within my body. Okay, so I'm very connected with my body to make sure that I'm not experiencing any type of pain and any type of suffering. And that's very important to take a conscious look at your life to make sure that you're not holding on to anything within you that's causing pain or suffering in your life. Many people are walking around and they have different diseases. And I'll give you something very simple, something small, such as flu. People look at that as a typical yearly normal type of thing. And these things are not normal. Your body doesn't have to live with the flu every year. So when we are allowing that negative energy to flow into the body, we're allowing our own immune system to be defeated. It's being weakened, and it's not strong enough because we've actually put it into that particular position to where the body is more susceptible to diseases and things of that nature. So the more you keep your life clean and free from negative things, the less likely you will call these diseases and different things into your body. Okay? So that's something for you to analyze and actually look at for yourself, and to be more conscious and more present with. And, it's one of those things for myself that I never used to look at. And, the revelation came in and I received that message. Hey, look, situations, circumstances, and problems, you don't have to have these things. You only have them because you're calling it all into your life. You're saying, hey, you want it. You're okay with it. And this is why it's in your life. So the day that I received that consciousness, of course, the first thing was, oh, hell no. I choose not to take on situations, circumstances, and problems. I love myself enough that I want to be in a healthy place. And the last thing I want to do is bring pain and suffering into my life. So I made that conscious decision to release it, to let it go, to set it free. Life is all about experiences, and things will come our way, but we do not have to accept anything. Why? Because we have free will. We can choose what we want or what we do not want in our lives. Okay? So that is my message to you today. And I know that all of you who are watching this video will take this seriously and begin to release situations, circumstances, and problems from your life. I believe that. I believe you can overcome. And I'm sending many blessings and much love and light to every single one of you. Make it a great day. Namaste.